Hello everyone, this is Raphael. So today's video will be about one of the most important features in my opinion. It's watch list. So the way I use my account is basically my portfolio is the positions I have currently. So these are not the positions I have, this is just a demo account. But you know, sometimes you have some tickers you would like to follow, but they are not in your portfolio. For instance, let's say there is a ticker. It's currently bearish, but you would like to buy it sometime in the future. So what I do is I create some watch list with some themes. So for instance, in my own portfolio, I have watch list about commodities. I have another one with tech. Tech currently is getting hammered. I mean, from what I've seen, there is no good idea to buy that are bullish. So this is typically where you will find a use for watch list. I can have another one, for example, industrials. But I can also follow, for example, bonds. I can also follow, let's say, like for example, one important one that you can follow currently is metals, as it's currently transitioning. And the way I use it is I will add some stuff I may be interested in the future to buy. So for instance, you would have TLT, you would have EDV, you would have zeros. There are so many bonds you can follow. Especially in the coming deceleration we may face in end of June, beginning of July. Then in commodities, you may be following, for example, cocoa. You may be following BAL. I think it's cotton. You may be following wood. Then you have some best ideas that you may be following in industrial. I don't know, maybe you have like BA is good one. In metals, I would say, let's say SLV. You may add in metals, for example, some gold miners that you are liking. You have gold, FNV. You can add some tickers like this, and tech. Yeah, I was joking about tech earlier. You know why. So yeah. So basically, the way I work in the morning with my account is I go to my portfolio. I check the upside, downside. I'm checking if there is some things that may be interesting in upside, downside risk. So this will be the topic of another video, of course. I'm checking if it's bearish or bullish, if I need to add or decrease the position or even cut it. And my immediate action is to go to watch list to check if there have been some changes in some of the things I'm watching. So did any of the ticker I'm following moved from bearish to bullish so that I can add to it? Or maybe did it move to neutral, or has the upside downside ratio moved? So this is the way I use my my watch list. And then once I have added, I just add it to my portfolio. One question we got also is if I've got an asset in my portfolio, can I also add it in watch list without using one request? Yes, you can do this. It will not use one of your monthly requests. You can actually check in your settings your currently active tickers. So we are currently working on the UI to make it better, to make the design better. But currently, this is the place you need to go to check what are the tickers you have requested. And let's say, for example, this one, POAHY. So I've used it. It must be somewhere in my portfolio, I guess. And I can add it there. And it won't use one of my request because I already used it in the past, so it's in my currently active tickers. Okay, I hope this video was useful for you and that you liked it. I'm going to try to make more videos about the different features that you have in your account. Have a great day.